best course about how to make sales.
Totally excited and it works.
So you want to start an internet business. Well, I've made millions online and I made $3.4 million last year. And I'm going to show you 5 steps you can take to starting your very own internet business. I've taught thousands of people how to start their own internet businesses, and hopefully this will help you start your own. Let's get into it. So starting an internet business is a super honorable pursuit because it gives you that freedom you want of location and you get freedom of time. All you have to do is work from an internet connection. You can be anywhere in the world. And it's so exciting. That was the reason why I started my internet business, and I traveled all over the world, over 50 countries, while I was running my business, making a pretty good amount of money. And it's been so exciting, this journey. I'm home more often, but I make a lot of money, and I have the freedom to do whatever I want with my time. So that's really exciting, and I applaud you for doing that. I'm going to go over the 5 steps I would take to start an internet business. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to do research on your particular business that you're trying to start. There's a number of different businesses you can start on the internet. There's e-commerce, which is selling goods on Amazon, eBay, or drop shipping via Shopify. There's also starting an ad agency, so you can offer marketing services to other companies around the world and charge them money, okay, for offering your marketing services to them. Or you could do what I do, which is affiliate marketing, which doesn't require any customer support. It doesn't require any sort of product or shipping or fulfillment or all of those kind of hassles that e-commerce has. Other sorts of businesses you can start online include consulting, where you can work with individuals, or coaching and consulting. They're kind of 2 sides of the same coin, where you offer individuals or businesses advice on how they could do whatever they want to do better. You could build software, you could build applications, software apps, either as an agency or just to make money off of on a recurring basis. And what you can also do is be an influencer and make money from your prominence on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or whatever platform it is that you're using. So there's a number of different business models within the internet realm, but understanding how each of them work is important, and understanding what's available and what's real. Now, there are other opportunities that people may name that you can do, like, just click on ads or other random stuff. But there's also a lot of scams that you need to understand are out there. So do your research on the business model before you jump into it. You're not just going to click on an ad one day and suddenly wake up with $1 million in your bank account. That's not how it happens. Do your research on the business model that you're interested in going into. Next thing you want to do about whatever business that you're interested in or businesses that you're interested is learn. And you're doing that right now. Learn a bunch, watch a bunch of YouTube videos. Frankly, just watch a bunch of YouTube videos on whatever topic it is that you're most interested in. Let's say it's consulting, or let's say it's starting an ad agency, or let's say it's affiliate marketing or e-commerce. Learn, spend time learning. Subscribe to a bunch of YouTubers in that specific topic and just keep learning. Google things, understand the business model, and get a sense for what the ins and the outs and the moving pieces in that business model are, so you can become familiar with the jargon, with the verbiage, with the words, and ultimately that will give you a much better chance at succeeding in whatever you go into. Now, after you've done a bit of research and you've learned about the business models that are available to you, whichever ones you're interested in, you need to decide, okay? This is the time where you need to decide and what you want to do, okay? What business model are you most interested in, and are you going to really deep dive learn about, okay? So I'd say learn about a specific business model that you think you're more apt to. You know, for affiliate marketing, I would say, obviously, it's more marketing prone. You know, if you like putting up ads, and if you like, you know, it's kind of a mixture of empathy, of kind of like understanding people and, you know, needs and desires of what people want. And it's also a little bit of, you know, kind of just mathematical stuff, kind of like understand split testing and analysis. E-commerce is really fit for accountants because in e-commerce, there's a lot of accounting you have to do. You have to spend a lot of money, and you have to come out a lot of money, and you have to do a lot of product analysis. Becoming an influencer is good for people who are great networkers and great, you know, on social media, and who look good or don't look good, or, you know, who sound good, etc. And consulting and running an agency is very good for people who are good at management, whereas consulting is really good for people who are good at sales and are good at selling themselves. That's sort of similar to agency as well. So once you've decided upon what you want to do and you've done your research, etc., you want to take a deep dive into things. I would recommend taking a step-by-step course. You know, and some people may say, oh, John, you're just trying to, you know, you sell a marketing course. You're just trying to get people to buy your marketing course. Well, you suck. No, it's fine. I'm joking. But what you want to do is you want to deep dive into things because there's a purpose for education. It's step by step by step. It's chronological. If you Google Amazon FBA or how to start an ad agency on Google, you will find 10 gazillion results. There's a million ways to do things, and on the internet, likely what you'll get is piece by piece ways of doing things. You'll have to Frankenstein everything together. The reason I came out with an educational course on affiliate marketing was to give people a step-by-step process to follow for 6 weeks to take them from knowing nothing to having their affiliate marketing business set up and hopefully generating sales. Now, whatever you decide to do, you know, I'm one teacher, and affiliate marketing is one business model. It's not the only business model. It's not necessarily the best business model, but it's the one I happen to know the most about. There are other experts such as Alex Becker in e-commerce, or Sam Ovens in consulting. Ty Lopez teaches how to start an ad agency. But in general, what you want to do is you want to take a course. Really, I'd say there's two big requirements, or two big ways you can select your teacher is, you know, ask yourself, one, have they done it? Okay? Have they actually done it? You know, or are they just selling it? Okay? Now, I'm not going to name names here, but there are some gurus out there who are quite prominent on YouTube who sell it, but they haven't actually done it before. You know, and personally, I don't know if Ty Lopez has actually ever ran a social media marketing agency. I don't know. I think, but who knows? I don't know him that well, but the point is there are gurus out there who sell it but haven't actually done it. That's kind of dangerous because then you're getting secondhand knowledge. And then there's a second thing to ask yourself is, does this person have what I want to have, okay? And if you're learning from a teacher who is living in a dinky house, who doesn't have a lot of money, who isn't very rich, you know, and you want to become rich, that's not a good person to learn from. Learn from somebody who is where you want to be. And this is the whole reason why, you know, I don't think college is always, you know, for business students is the best idea, but whatever, we won't go into that. So do a deep dive. Get a step-by-step plan. This will accelerate your success. If you have all the time in the world, feel free, you know, like just learn stuff for free for a long time. But again, that's a dangerous route because there are real costs to running a business and there are real costs to your time. You know, there's so much material on the internet right now. It's not all step by step. And number 5 is after you've gone through all of this, commit, okay? Commit yourself for 6 months, okay? That may sound pretty hard and pretty drastic, and you may say, well, you know, I'm a millennial. I want to keep my options open, man. You can't tell me what to do for 6 months. Okay, do what you want. Keep your options open. Be a little loose butterfly and do what you want. Frankly, I don't care what you do, okay? But the reality is, the biggest problem I've seen with younger people is that they can't commit themselves for any period of time. They jump around from thing to thing to thing. You will never have success going from one thing to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. It doesn't happen that way. Think of it like a race, okay? This is the starting line. This is the finish line, okay? If you have a bunch of people that are going to go on a race, this person runs very slowly. This person runs very fast. but then they decide to do something different. And they run fast and they decide to do something different. They run fast and they decide to do something different. Even if this person is super fast, if the less smart or whatever person just continues on slowly but surely, that person will win. Now, I don't know programming. I don't have any technical skills. I'm not necessarily, I didn't do well in school, but I stick to things. I'm focused. And the reason why I've been successful, why some of my peers haven't, is because I've stayed the same track for a relative period of time. Now, my friends who are more successful than me, I have friends who have much more money than me. The reason they've been more successful for me, or one of the patterns I've seen, is they've stayed in the same path for many more years. Okay? They just stuck to it. I have this one friend, Steve. We started a business together back in 2013. And I changed businesses. I ran a business with him for a year or so. Yeah, it was a little over a year, I think. Then I changed businesses because I wanted to do affiliate marketing. Then I started affiliate marketing. And within a few years later, I was making, multiple millions per year. Whereas Steve now runs a business that does, something like $20 to $50 million per year. Way more than me. It's because he stuck to it. And all of my friends who I've seen become massively successful have stuck to the same thing for just a longer period of time, but they've been committed and they've figured out a way to make it work. So that's what I encourage you to do. Hopefully this gives you an idea of 5 steps to starting an internet business. If you got some value from this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and if you have questions or requests for topics for me to cover in the future, leave a comment below and I'll try to respond to whatever questions I see. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing you in a future video.